Zodiac! Thank you, Ian and Travis, for delivering to us this glorious theme to celebrate the golden circle as our tiny little planet hurtles through space, spiraling around the sun. And as we look to the stars and we see the sun rising in the constellations, oh, what could be better than the 360 degrees of the journey? 30 degrees each, what perfection! Each sign is given one of the 4 sacred elements so that there are 3 of them that share them. Oh, yes, fire, air, earth, and water. We've got the glorious hot-headed ramrod of Aries. Oh, we have the hung like a bull Taurus, the double your pleasure Gemini, the emotionally available, or is it emotionally needy Cancer, the crab. We've got the flaming proud Leo the lion, and that's Vixen, that sexy Vixen Virgo who always claims each time to be a virgin, or that wavering, indecisive teeter-totter Libra, or the Scorpion with that dangerous and sexy stinger. Or Sagittarius, the archer with that mighty arrow, or Capricorns like Ian and myself, who are horny sea goats. An Aquarius, the water bearer of ambrosias and into water sports for sure. And Pisces, the fishy dish. I mean, come on, Ian, Travis, what could be more queer than the Zodiac? Oh, as we divinely think back where we get this Zodiac, and all of us could be comparing our signs, looking for that love match. Is anyone here born on August 22nd? Anyone? August 22nd? Do you know anyone who was born on August 22nd? If you ever encounter someone born on August 22nd, they are divine. Or at least they probably think they are. But if they were born in 7 BC, it just so happens that the planets of Saturn and Jupiter aligned to create a bright new star that they believe is the Star of Bethlehem. And all the planets were in their proper houses and alignments at that time. Oh, Christ! Oh. But now, this is thousands of years later, and we're talking about astrology, which is based on an ancient Babylon, which comes from ancient Egypt. And before that, who knows? But people were looking up at the stars and charting very specifically, and people were scholars, very ancient scholars who precisely recorded and knew all the alignments of the stars and all the names of the constellations. And how many constellations and stars do you know nowadays? And we look up at the stars and we see maybe a few, and they're kind of moving. Wait, that's a plane or a satellite. And then there's, they're really planets that we're seeing, because those are the only things that can twinkle through our atmosphere and that we can actually see as we pollute the air with smog and light pollution. I mean, honestly, I just want to sort of think about the fact that we're hurtling through space. I want to get in touch with my stardust. And nowadays astrologers are using supercomputers, and they're trying to, astronomers want to debunk astrology, and astrologers want to use computers to find deep space nebula and chart those and put them into the alignments. And then of course every thousands of years the stars shift. Even the stars aren't constant. And some people want to create a 13th sign, which would just completely disrupt the zodiac. They want to, because really from November 18th through, or November 28th through December 18th, we'll be passing, the sun will rise not in Sagittarius, but in Ophiuchus, the snake. Rhymes with mucus. Ophucus. Of course, leave it to a snake to mix things up and poison the waters and confuse things. I really just want to, as we're going mad and going through this life, hold on to something and tap into the stardust that we're supposedly composed of. I mean, these days, I don't feel so stardusty. But actually, I have to share with you, a year ago, a very particular story. I found some stardust. And we are composed of these rare minerals and things that were born from stars thousands of millennia ago. And we can tap into that. I mean, scientific experiments, as much as they disprove astrology, some of the experiments actually show that there is a correlation with the stars and our personalities. And maybe there is something to science finding that we're hurtling through space. There are cosmic stars, there are energies, there are things that we don't know and we're constantly finding out. But we are composed of the same thing, of stars. And we can reach down within. Now, I try to be a believer, and I don't always believe these things, but a year ago, I was in a very dark place. And I was despondent and kind of giving up on a lot of things. And you remember the eclipse that occurred? Yeah. A planetary alignment, the moon and the sun. Well, I threw all of that into the darkness of that eclipse and decided I am going to reach in within and find that stardust. And I made a wish. And I was lucky enough that within a week or so, the wish came true. And I encountered another person whose stardust twinkled with my stardust. And in fact, my wish tonight is to invite all of you to come to see my special Stardusts has a solo art exhibition that is up, and his name, and he painted me this evening with the Zodiac signs. I have to say thank you to Voislav Radovanovich, and his show is called Prayer for Travelers, Diary of an Immigrant. And on Saturday, I will be sharing a performance piece at the closing reception. It's free. Anyone is welcome. It's called Twinkle, Traveler Beneath the Stars. And I'll share more of the little cosmic energy with you all then, if you so choose. But tonight, if you want to believe that you too can find that stardust within you, I invite you now to make a wish. To actually feel at this moment the earth floating through space. And even though we can't see the stars twinkling above us, we see photographs, we see images, but all of it is in our mind's eyes anyway. That we can reach out beyond and reach deep within to find our stardust and make a wish to get through our progression of the Zodiac moving forward. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Thank you.
Jason, Jenn.